right, I'm gonna get out. I'm in a little channel right here. I'm gonna get out of this channel. Oh, I just saw a big swirl right there behind me, but I was gonna say I'm gonna get out of this channel and go back over here where all these fish were coming up. I'm really hoping that tide coming in, it starts bringing in that clean water from the Gulf. There's fish down this bank right here. I see two or three of them moving. Of course, I don't know if it's deep enough for me to get down that bank, but I'll go check it out and see. I know it's shallow out here, no, but I'll see if I can get down this bank. Yeah, there's a hole. Literally a school of fish going away from me. Unfortunately, going down the bank that way. It looks like there's three or four of them. Unfortunately, they go in the opposite direction. But a lot of times, redfish will go down the bank and turn around and come back. So maybe they'll turn around and come back this way. Let's see if this is one of those banks where it's deeper on the sides and shallower in the middle. If it is, maybe I can get down through here. I just sprayed some stuff on my hands, y'all. These little gnats were tearing my hands up. There's another tail sticking up out there. But I mean, it's 200 feet from me. If I could get about 3 more inches of water depth, I could pretty much go anywhere in here then. I can see the bottom right there, so it's probably about to get too shallow. Yeah, I'm getting real shallow right here. I might can try to raise the trolling motor just a little more. The only thing about it, if you go too shallow, see a dark spot, but it might be something on the bottom. If you go too shallow on the trolling motor, it starts making noise. Is the only thing about it. Plus, the trolling motor kind of is my early warning system that I'm about to get stuck. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn that way. I can't go. I just scared a flounder off. Flounder shot off. A lot of times you can tell it's a flounder because they go about 100 miles an hour. All right, I'm seeing tails come up out here, y'all. I don't know if it's going to be that little sheephead again or if it's going to be a black drum or what. I'll start easing that way. There's a push. And I got a knot. I had a push going away from me just then. Which honestly, when they're going away from me, it's hard to keep. I've caught them going away from me, but it's usually harder. You know, if you've spooked them, it's usually hard to catch them. But sometimes they'll eat it. Am I moving or am I on the bottom? Kind of on the bottom right here. Yeah, I'm on the bottom. I'm rocking the boat a little bit, y'all, to get me unstuck. Sometimes you can rock the boat and help get you unstuck. Come on. Come on, Shane. I'm moving a hair. I'm moving a little bit. Actually, drop the motor just a little bit. Should probably put it more in the mud, but it might pull me out. Now, I could jump on the back of the boat and push the boat around with a push pole. Maybe I'll end up doing that so I can fish in all this super shallow stuff. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Really ready for that tide to start coming in real good. It's even shallower right there. Let me grab my push pole. I just got to push myself off this spot right here, y'all. I got too shallow right here. Trying to catch fishies. I got too shallow. Tide's coming in, so if I do get stuck, it won't be all day. But I don't want to get stuck at all. Let me raise my trolling motor, y'all, so I can let me get myself off this shallow spot right quick, y'all. I apologize about that. If I had some sunshine where I could see the bottom and clean water, I wouldn't have got on this shallow spot. I see it now, but I didn't see it till I got up on it. I can get on the back of the boat and push myself around and fish. But like I said, I can go a little shallower doing that. But then when you see a fish, you got to put your push pole down, pick your rod up. By the time you're doing all that, he's gone. Usually. I've caught him on the back like that, but it's not all the time. I think I'm deep enough now where I can move again, y'all. I apologize about that. All right. All right. Let's get out here and go catch some fish. I've seen a few, now it's time to go catch some, y'all. There's a survey boat out there. It's a crew boat, but they got all kinds of GPS stuff on it where they mark, you know, whatever they're looking for or whatever they're marking. All kinds of antennas and stuff. This whole bay is shallow. There's fish all out in it. I'm gonna fish back down through here and the stuff that I can fish. And I'm gonna east that side of the bay over there and go down that side over there, which is a little bit deeper. It's at least deep enough for me to fish. It's still shallow. Y'all, there's fish moving everywhere out here. I really wish I had somebody with me fishing and I could just sit on the back of the boat and pull the boat around. That way somebody could come up here and concentrate and catch these fish and I could get us a little bit shallower. Big fish, big fish. Big fish right here. Two of them. I think it's black drum, but I'll take whatever right now. I just dropped it in front of his face. Strip a little bit. He swiped at it, missed it, or he had it for just a second. I think he's still there. I saw him come up and do this. He just swiped at it again. Did he get it? He missed it again. That joker came up and swiped at it again right here by the boat. What is up with these black drum? Keep missing the fly today, man. I think I see a dark spot right there, maybe. It might be one. Might still be one right there. There was two of them together. Ease right back over here. I got a little bit of a glare. I can't see him. both of those were probably in their mid 20 inches, somewhere around there. That's the kind that are fun to catch because they actually fight. You know, once they get gigantic, it seems like they don't fight as hard. As far as the black drum, and you catch a gigantic redfish, it fights real hard. It was two drum right here together. I got a wake coming toward me right here, y'all. This might be a redfish. It kind of went down. I'm looking for him. There's the wake right here. It went back down. I'm looking. Come on, sunshine. Come on. I put the fly real close to right in front of that weight just then, but come on, sunshine. I don't know where that fish. There's some big swirls right here. I might end up putting a bigger. I might end up putting a bigger fly on. It's just weird. I've had like 3 or 4 times that I've seen the black drum come up and actually hit the fly and not hold on to it or whatever. I might put a bigger fly on that's a little bit heavier. Now the fly, obviously you're not casting the, what I mean by heavier is the fly will sink faster, you know, because it has nothing to do when you're casting the fly line. But maybe the fly will sink faster, get down in front of them quicker. I don't know. It's just weird that I've had like 3 or 4 grab it, but not actually get the hook. taking a look right here where I saw those two redfish, or I mean black drum. It's funny, as shallow as we are right here, we've actually sat here and caught speckled trout before, although it's really, really shallow right here. All right, I'm gonna swap flies, go with a heavier fly. And I'll keep easing along. I'll do this so y'all can see. I got a ton of flies, y'all. I got two boxes of flies right here. Maybe I should put on a topwater fly and try to have some fun, but see, I got a few flies right here, y'all, on this side, and a few flies on that side. I'm gonna pull down right here so I don't run all over everything. Let's go with this big old joker right here. Look at the size of this fly, y'all. Look at the hook on that thing. It's not made for babies. This fly is big. It's a little heavier, but it's got those chartreuse eyes, which are cool. It's got a big old hook on there. This one's actually got a big hook. So I don't know. I don't know why them fish weren't holding on to it long enough for me to set the hook. I literally saw them grab it, you know. Just doing a loop knot, y'all. So I just tie an overhand knot. I know it's going to be hard for y'all to see on here. Tie an overhand knot, take your tag in and throw it through the, put it through the eye of your lure or fly, whatever you're using. Then come back with your tag in and go through the original loop you made. Then go to the line above that loop, make about 4 or 5, go around your line 4 or 5 times, and then go back through that loop again. It's a super strong knot, and that's what I use for fly fishing because it leaves a lot of like I'm holding the knot right here, but your fly can still has a lot of action. All right, this is a big old fly, y'all. It's one of my bull red flies. Listen, I'm all in the dirt right here. Hopefully I can get off this. But it's a big fly with a big hook. Because I'm hoping we're going to catch some big fish. I'm sorry that it's been kind of slow. I got fish all around me, y'all. We just got to catch them. We got some good sunshine right now. Tide should be coming in. It says it's coming in. There's fish all around me. And I'm hoping that tide coming in brings clean water in. I'm on the edge of the Gulf today, y'all. The Gulf, this is an island right here. The Gulf is right here on the other side of the island, the Gulf of Mexico. So usually when that tide comes in, it brings clean water in. So I'm really hoping the water starts cleaning up. I've seen, as far as seeing the whole fish, I think I've seen 5 or 6, but they've all been big black drum. I haven't seen a redfish yet, but I've seen pushes from what looks like redfish. And I know there's reds out here. There's supposed to be some monsters out here. Or like my dad would say, some grown ones. There's supposed to be some grown ones out here. And the fish down through here shoot across this little bay, which is just right over there, and go down that side, which is normally deeper. I think I see some fish right up here. Well, there's mullet bait and stuff just everywhere out here. There goes a push. Well, I'm real shallow right here, so maybe we can see one. Real shallow right here. Kicking mud with the trolling motor is so shallow. Apologize about that sun being on the screen, y'all. Scared another flounder off. All right, y'all. There's school of redfish coming around this corner right here. I actually heard them before I saw them eating bait. Almost makes me want to throw a topwater fly on, a popper fly or some kind of topwater fly. Yeah, there's redfish feeding on this bank right here, y'all. Hope I can get over here to them. It's so shallow. Throwing a big push right there. Here's a push. A push coming towards me. I don't see him now. He dove. He's somewhere right in there. It was a really big push. It had to be a big fish. There's another there's another way going down the bank that way. These redfish are right in here feeding. Keep that. Oh my lord! I accidentally dropped my fly line. All right, I got some sunlight now. Come on, son. Now I can sit out here and bounce some plastic on the bottom and not have to worry about sunlight, but I don't want to. See if I can. Either see one of these fish right here or at least make one move again. Well, that was a big wake I saw a while ago, man. It, I put a cast close to him, but he dove down, and I don't know where he went. He disappeared. Not another boat out here, y'all. There's nobody around at all. I saw a dark spot. But I really don't like catching them that close to the boat. You stand a chance of breaking a snapping a rod or something when they're real close to the boat like that. We're gonna catch one, y'all. I know it's been slow. I apologize. But I got this big old fly on here, so if we get close to one, if we don't catch him, we at least knock him out this time. I don't know where those reds that were feeding right here. I do know it was redfish though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start. The other side of the bay is just right over here. I'm gonna go over there that side and go down that bank. There's actually some cuts and there's all kinds of stuff. That's usually the better side of the bank, actually, or the better side of the bay, or whatever. There's like all kinds of cuts and places where you got like little canals up in the marsh and all kinds of stuff over here. I'll turn the trolling motor and get us across there. It's shallow all out in here though. Like we might be a foot deep right here. And we catch them all in this open water out here too. In fact, we catch more bulls. I tell people this all the time. We catch more bulls in like, you know, 30 feet off the bank, 30, 40 feet off the bank than we do right on the bank. You'll see them cruising the banks, but it seems like those bulls like to be out here in this little bit more open stuff. You'll see them just easing out here feeding, you know. I know tide's coming in. I just hope that water starts cleaning up. I'm just shooting over here. We'll be there in just a minute, y'all. I thought I saw a push for a second out here in the middle. This bank we're about to go down, when I brought that charter out here a few weeks ago, a month ago, whatever it wasn't real long ago. Fly fishing charter. We only stayed on this bank on this side because there were so many fish. We came out here and fished one bank all day long because it was just a whole bunch of fish. They only caught three now. They only caught three, but it wasn't from not seeing them. I mean, it's fly fishing, so you don't always catch every fish you see. But obviously this morning, because I didn't see a bunch and hadn't caught any. But boy, we saw a ton of them out here when I brought that charter out here a few weeks ago. Almost there, y'all. This thing's got little canals and cuts and stuff all the way up this whole bank. The canals are kind of on this end, and when you get up there, there's all these like almost like little dead end canals and stuff. Dang, I just scared one off right there. He's going right up through there. A big old push, man. All right, I'm over here, y'all. We're about to be concentrating again. Got the big old gigantic fly on here. I just heard one bust somewhere about there behind me. A lot of times the water's clean on this side, so I'm hoping it's clean. Oh, there went another push. That's the second big fish we've scared off right here. But he's went the opposite direction. There's something big and white up underwater right there, but it's not really shaped like a fish. A lot of times when them black drums get really big, they're actually white looking, they're not really black. There's a fish right here. I can't tell if it's a sheep. I don't know what kind of fish it is. It's out there pretty far, but I'm gonna see if I can get to it. It's definitely a fish. Oh my Lord. Dude, I'm gonna have to stretch this line or something. Did I get freaking hung? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, there he goes. I got hung. Oh my Lord. There it goes. I got hung, and messing with that, I scared that fish off, y'all. He was about 25 or so, 25 inches. But I hadn't caught one today on a fly yet, so I would have took him whatever he was. He was just sitting there perfect too if I wouldn't have got hung up. He was just sitting there waiting on a fly. That's the second turtle I've seen out here. Y'all, I just screwed up. Guess what I did? Guess. Something I hadn't done. I've done it before, but not in probably 3 years. Well, Cortland, if y'all watching, I'm gonna need probably some more line, man. Let me see if I can get this off. Well, I don't know if this is gonna do it. Probably not. It came out. It came out. See, this is the thing about me going live, y'all. Y'all get to see how things really are. Instead of seeing just the finished video where everything's like all edited and cool looking. Y'all get to see how things really happen out here in the water. I don't even think the line is messed up. I don't even think the line's messed up at all. I don't feel any bad places in the line. I didn't feel any bad places in that line at all, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna grab my 10 weight rod right here. Throw a different fly on there, and I apologize, it has been slow, y'all. Going with one of my favorite flies ever. If you watch the channel, then you know what that is. A Hopedale crab. I actually need to order some more of them. A lot of times I give flies away. We go out on charter, y'all, and we have a really good charter. You know, people catch a lot. I'd be like, hey, you just want to keep the fly? And they're like, yeah. So I need to order some more of this crab pattern. It's called a Hopedale. Hopedale is an area of Louisiana. I have fished it before. It's another real popular area for fly fishing and stuff. I've actually ran 2 or 3 charters over there. This fly's got like a little bit of a got a little just a little bit of rust around the hook. This one don't. Anyway, this fly is named after Hopedale, Louisiana. It comes in 3 different colors. It comes in this brown, which is what I'm gonna throw right here. It comes in like an olive color, which is just a little bit lighter than this, and it comes in a chartreuse and white. But for some reason, this brown right here, which I know it's got some green in it, but this brown is normally my best color on this thing. It's my most fish catching this fly, this Hopedale crab. So It's been a tough day today as far as catching them. We've seen some, but so you know what? I'm gonna swap over to the Hopedale crab and see if it gets a little bit better. I've had, I think, 4 now, but they've all been black drum so far. But I've had 4 of them literally grab the fly and let go of it. It's just been crazy. Like I see them open their mouth and grab the fly and then let go of it. So maybe we can change that. Different rod, different fly. Let's see what happens. I don't know how far I can go back here in this little, there's a canal right here. This right here is a cut that when the water's up, boy, usually has, I've literally caught like, and the cut is like 50 yards long, maybe. And literally this one little, it's like a little canal. It's like a little cut through. I've literally caught like, when I say me and my clients or whatever, in this one little cut right here, I've caught 3 or 4 fish in this little 50-yard stretch in one trip. So I just picked up my 10 weight rod. It's a little bit heavier rod. But we out here around big fish anyway. And it's got the Cortland, this 10 weight line. It's the Redfish Tropic, I believe, is what's on here. So it's a redfish, it's a redfish line. They call it Tropic. It's made for warm water. Which is pretty much what I always buy down here in Louisiana, because the coldest the water temps get down here when I'm fishing is normally in the 50s. And we catch them when the water temperature's in the 50s. Actually catch them good. They usually eat real well when water temperature drops low like that, but they don't fight as hard. I went out by myself one time the day after Christmas and caught 15 on fly, but none of them fought hard. It was crazy. I went in one pond. I actually got a video of it. I went in one pond and caught 15 on fly, but since it was so cold, they just weren't fighting. Or not fighting very hard. I'm gonna see if I can get in this little canal right here, y'all. The water's low, but if I remember correctly, I think at least part of this canal is kind of deep, or deep enough to get in. There's not much to this. This is a little canal that goes back in what little bit of marsh is out here along this island. I'm out here fishing along the Gulf of Mexico today. This is an island right here. The Gulf is right over there on the other side of the island. I ran all the way out here because this is the time of year to fish out here. And I was really hoping with that incoming tide, the water was going to either be clean or get clean. But so far, the water's kind of dirty, y'all. there was a giant right by the boat. Big giant black drum right here. I did not see him until I got right on top of him. It was one of those gigantic black drums. Can y'all see how skinny this is on the camera? The canal is on each side of me right here, about 5 feet off each side. I brought my drone with me today and hadn't even flew it, y'all. So far, I've only seen that black drum when I first got in here. I see some movement right in here. Yeah, the water, I'm not seeing anything back in here. Water's not real clean either. I'm gonna go right here to where I got room to turn around and get back out there and fish my main bank. It's super skinny in here, so there's not a lot of area to actually turn the boat around. Unless I want to push myself backwards all the way out. Just not seeing any redfish. I see there's bait in here. I'm not seeing any redfish movement at all. This is the kind of area you would think would just be loaded with them, man. The boat's sitting in the bushes on the side of the canal, so it's so skinny. Ooh, I just hit something hard in the middle of the canal. It actually knocked my trolling motor up. That's weird. I don't know what I hit out here in the middle of nowhere. That would be hard on the bottom, you know what I mean? It's weird. There's something underwater right here. It might be oyster shells. Just push myself, get myself turned around with the push pole. Oh yes, oyster shells. I feel them with the push pole. It's full of oyster shells right here. You would think there'd be redfish all over the place right here, all these oyster shells. All them oyster shells, man. I would have thought it would have been loaded right here with some fish. I can feel them with my push pole though. There's a ton of oysters underwater right there. Like a whole, like it's covered right up there with. All right, I'm gonna get out of this little canal right here and go down that bank where there's supposed to be some fish. I know it's been a boring live session so far. We're gonna get on some fish though. I can see the waves. Tide's got to be coming in because I see the waves out there. I said the Gulf is right there. I can see the waves crashing over the beach or whatever right out there. You know what I mean? Just hit some more oysters right there. Full of oysters in here. All right, we get out of here, y'all. We should start seeing fish again along this bank. I see what looks like a boat out there too. I hope he don't get. That's a big sandbar right there where that beach is. Hopefully he don't get stuck. All right, y'all. I'm back out here to fishable water. There's either bait or fish coming out of this little canal right here. I think it's a fish. Well, the water is flat calm out here today. I wonder how many redfish I've passed by today, y'all, with the water being a little bit dirty. It's cleaning up right up here some. We got sunshine, we got no wind. which is great. Here's a tail right here. Just saw a tail. I don't see him. I'm gonna make a blind cast right here. I think that might have actually been a redfish tail. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, just scared a big one off right here. I wish the water was clean instead of dirty, y'all. This dirty water is just killing it. There's fish out here, but I can't see them. We'll see if it cleans up right here a little bit, y'all. If not, I might go check out another area. That was another big fish right here. Didn't see him, so I got on top of him when it's dirty water. What in the world? Yo, I had something grab my fly right there. I'm not even kidding. It went thunk. Well, my fly was hanging over the side. It had been a trout or something, but I mean, I had something definitely. It wasn't something pulled. Something. I felt it thump on the edge of my rod. That was crazy. There's fish movement all right in here too. Also, hopefully it cleans up enough where I can see them. This corner right here a lot of times has redfish on it. Big red. Big red. No, I got freaking hung. It's right here. can't believe it. I can't believe it. I put it right in front of that redfish. Look, in fact, I just had a shell on it just then. Started to pull it by the fish and it got hung. It didn't scare him off though. He kept easing right there. It was a bull. It wasn't a giant one, but he was probably 31, 32. I'm sitting right here a second because, like I said before, a lot of times redfish kind of go back and forth. Man. I saw that one just as plain as day coming down through here. Golly. I can't believe I threw out. It was literally about to come and drag it by his face and I got hung. There's so many, oyster shells and all kinds of stuff out here to get hung on. I hear a boat. No, it's not a crew boat. Golly. I saw that one just as plain as day. He was big and dark color red. I mean, I saw the whole fish. There's a tail right here. There's a tail right here. I didn't quite get there. Maybe the water's about to clean up, about to turn this day around. I can hear the waves and see them also breaking out there over the beach, over that sandbar. Man, I think we could have caught that red if I wouldn't have got hung up right before, literally right before it got in front of him. I saw what looked like a fish right here. I'm about to be on my favorite stretch of bank out here. I'm hoping with the sun direction and stuff, we'll be able to see the fish. Although this is shallow, I've sat right here and caught the heck out of speckled trout in this shallow stuff right here. So right here, y'all, about to go down and stretch a bank. Um, when we get further down that way, there's a pipeline buried underwater that goes all the way across this whole bay. And when you get around that pipeline, it's real shallow. It's a sandbar where they buried that pipeline. And on a normal day, when the water's clean, it's outstanding. You can fish that super shallow sandbar, but you can see, since it's a sandbar, the redfish can contrast against it, and you can see them a long way off. With the water dirty today, I don't know if that's going to happen, but anyway, we'll ease down through here and see if it gets any better. I've caught a bunch of fish today, y'all, but it was speckled trout this morning when I was fishing for trout. I can cast this 10 weight just so much better all the time than that 8 weight. I didn't grow up fly fishing, so I wasn't running around with like a little 4 and 5 weight rod catching little trout and stuff. For some reason, I could just always cast this 10 weight so much better. Well, I can tell. I can tell that tide's coming in now. I got the boat. Obviously, I got trolling motor on, but it's kind of, we're not going very fast. I wonder if I ought to run over there and fish that other bank along that the water might be cleaner over there, closer to where the tide's coming in. I think that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. This is dirty right here. I'm gonna turn, get myself facing out that way, and make a short run just along that other bank over there. And maybe where that tide's coming in, maybe it'll already be, maybe the, I bet you my camera got too hot. Maybe that water will already be cleaning up over there. It's a very short run. I don't even know. Might be. I don't even think it's a mile. Half a mile, 3/4 mile. I don't know. It's a very short run to get right over there to it, but I just think that maybe it'll be cleaner over that way. Because the tide's supposed to be coming in. I'm just getting stuff where I can make a short run, y'all. Because I had taken some stuff out. I'll probably just leave the camera going. We're not going super far at all. If I get stuck on the sandbar, y'all can get a laugh out of it. It says it's actually almost 2 feet deep right here, which I'm surprised. Let's see. We're still? Yeah, we are. $12:46. I don't even know what time it was, y'all. All right. Let me just. Sorry, y'all. I was checking time and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Hopefully without getting stuck. Because out here, this is sand. Anyway, I'm going to run over here to this other bank, see if it's cleaner, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm just easing right here. I'm about to be up here crossing over where this pipeline is. It's normally shallow right here. All right, I just crossed over where the pipeline is. I'm I'm gonna try to ease right up here this bank, y'all, and see if it's cleaner water up here. It's the same bank we were just fishing. This is just the other side out here, closer to the Gulf. All right, I'm up here in about 1.5 feet, so it's about to get real shallow on me right here. I just want to ease up here, y'all, and see. If the water's cleaner right here. I hope it is. I apologize that it's been slow and sucky today. It's not always like that. Sometimes we come out here and just smoke them, even on fly. But so far, I've had dirty water. I've seen there's fish out here. There's been fish all around me, but the water's been dirty. We just eat right up here and see how it looks, y'all. If it's terrible, I'm leaving. Right here, it's still dirty, but maybe it'll get clean right up here close to the bank. Somebody has got a daggum, and I don't know, maybe Wildlife and Fisheries put that out there, because I don't know who else would or illegally could. But somebody's got a freaking net going out here, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I ought to call Wildlife and Fisheries. It's because it don't make sense. They got a stake on this right here close to the beach, a net going out here, and 4 or 5 stakes holding this end of it. But it's stupid because now the net's big enough or it's got small enough things to where it looks like it's for small fish, but there's dolphins all out in here. It don't make sense for somebody just to have a net right there. I ought to call Wildlife and Fisheries real quick and see if they put that up. Is what I ought to do. Because if somebody just put a net out here, that's probably pretty illegal, I would think. Is that a big fish right here? Or just a big dark spot? I can't tell. No, I need a little bit more line. I landed right next to it. I just don't know what it is. Hey y'all, I'm gonna get off the live for a minute. I'm gonna call Wildlife Fisheries and see what's up with that net. I've never seen ever in all my years down here fishing a net out in the water like that. So that don't seem right to me. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm gonna check out this net and then we'll see what's up after that.